Hi everybody, what a dreary Monday morning in December. I absolutely love December, even if it rains. Hi Niall, we have a visitor. Niall came in today to say hello to everybody. For some reason the cat's left to me on tape. I don't know what it is with my cats, especially Misty. Hello Niall, say hello. Niall was a very good girl. You know Niall went to school this weekend? Yeah, she went to my daughter's class and she did a very good job. My daughter is studying to be a vet assistant, and Niall really was a cooperative pretty cat. Well, anyway, today we're going to make a wonderful dark, rich chocolate cake. What the first thing you have to do is always grease your cake pan. Even if you over grease it, not to worry. I melted the butter, and I'm now greasing this pan. Okay? There we go. This is melted butter. Because when you don't grease it enough, you can have really bad stickage, even on the sides. You always have to make sure you have the sides. Folks, I'm really walking now without a walker, but unfortunately, I still have to go outside with the walker. There's nothing much we can do about it. Okay, I'm going to really grease this. I don't want to take a chance and suddenly everything sticks to it. Okay, another guest. Misty! There's Misty. Okay. Misty's my other star. Oh, she loves to be on my film. Oh, does she love it. Now what I'm going to do now is flour it. Okay. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to add in 2 cups of, a cup and 3/4 cup of flour. It's almost 2 cups, but not quite. Alright. Okay, try to get some of this flour out because we don't want a whole cup because, alright, a little bit more. Here we go. I'm now adding in 2 cups of granulated sugar. Okay. Alright. It's going to be very, very, we don't want it to be bitter. And now the next thing I want to add in is going to be the cocoa. I'm adding in 3/4 cup of dark chocolate. Let me take this over the sink because I don't want the cats accidentally licking this. It's chocolate. Chocolate's not safe for cats. Yeah, we have a student cat. Miss Snow decided to go to school this weekend. She's a college student now. 3/4 cup of dark cocoa, Hershey's. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is add in 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. When you make anything from scratch, you always have to make sure you follow the recipe to the T, because the cake will come out lousy. I'm not kidding you. Okay. I'm now adding in 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. I mean baking soda, sorry folks. I always mix these guys up, I don't know why. 1 1/2 teaspoons of soda. Okay. Now I want to add in salt. I'm going to add in, okay, how much salt do we need? I'm trying to remember how much the salt was. I believe it's 1. I'm now adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. I don't know what it is, folks. I guess when you're tired and when your mind goes fuzzy. I'm now mixing the ingredients together. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to turn on the water. Okay. Now let the water boil because you have to add in boiling water. I'm going to mix this together. I'm going to call this a midnight dark chocolate cake. Oh, it's going to be so good. Oh, I want it nice and smooth. Really amazing how we forget things on a Monday morning. Oh. But I always say you have to add in everything that the recipe calls for. Because if you don't, the recipe is not going to come out. You even have to add salt. It says salt. You have to add in salt. One time I made chocolate chip cookies, and for some unknown reason, I didn't add the salt in, and it did not. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my gosh! Well, you're not going to be what I'm going to put this over the sugar. Boy, am I dumb. This has got to go over the flour. The next thing we're going to add in is going to be my wet ingredients. I'm adding in 1 cup of whole milk. It's got to be whole milk. I'm adding in 2 fresh farm eggs. Okay. Keep in mind the batter will be very thin, but it's an oil-based cake. I'm adding in 1/2 cup of oil. And I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. When something calls for vanilla, even if it's tablespoons of vanilla extract. I'm running out of vanilla, folks. I meant to say 2, not 1. Oh, almost out of it. Oh dear. Now, the last thing to add in is boiling water. Keep in mind, this is going to be a very loose, thin batter. I'm going to mix this together. Make sure when you make a good cake batter, you want all the stuff out of it, all the powder stuff, whatever it shows, the dry stuff. And I'm going to mix this for about a minute. Now look how dark it's coming. Okay. Mixing this together. See, it's a very thin batter. You can see that. It's very loose batter. Okay. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put the batter in the cake pans, and we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes until the knife comes out clean. It's very loose batter. Okay. Okay. Okay, anything left, you got to just mix together. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick it in the oven for about 20 minutes until it comes out nice clean, and then we're going to let it get cool for about a good half an hour to an hour so we don't have a cake that's going to fall apart. Okay. Here we have, and the cake, keep this in mind, folks, the cakes have to cool for at least an hour to an hour and a half, if not longer, because if you take a cake out too soon before it's cooled up, you can have a real problem. Now, I'm going to use chocolate pudding today. I don't want to use anything too hard, because it's a very delicate cake. I don't want to take a chance it falls apart. Okay. Okay. I don't want to use anything too bitter. I want to have something a little bit sweeter because dark chocolate tends to be more on the bitter side. Okay? Alright. Now we're going to go to the next one. This is going to be hard. Okay, we're now going to take care of the top. I'm just using pudding today. I don't want to use anything that gets too bitter. Something a little on the moist side to make a fantastic midnight chocolate cake. Oh, dark chocolate. Now, dark chocolate is a little bit different than regular chocolate. Look how beautiful that is. Oh. Sometimes you can use buttercream frosting. There's a million kinds of frosting. Mousse frosting, which we'll get to most likely after Christmas. And here we have a wonderful, delicious dark chocolate cake. Yummy. I can't wait to have some later. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and get it really ice cold. From Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen, like I always say, make sure the cake cools for at least 2 hours before you even attempt to take it out of the pan. Because what can happen if you take it out too soon, it can fall apart. And that's sadly what happened to our German cake, which German chocolate. We're going to redo that cake again. From Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day. Subscribe to my show. Please click onto those ads.